Good morning, boys and girls. It's Pastor Jen from Seward United Methodist Church. This week we've been talking about nature and all the beautiful things that God gives us. And I thought it would be kind of fun for me to walk around outside today and show you some things that I'm grateful for that are a part of our creation, our universe, our nature. And then I want to invite you to go outside, find a grown-up, and go for a walk and see what you see. One of the first things I noticed where I live are these beautiful roses. And they're all sorts of pinks and reds, and I don't know what kind of flowers grow where you are, but I hope you'll go out and look around, see what you can find. And then there's these grasses. One of the things that's so beautiful about Nebraska is we have the grasses that grow in gardens like these that have been planted, but sometimes if you're lucky enough to live out on a farm, or maybe your grandparents live out on a farm, you'll be able to find grasses that grow on the prairie. And they are incredibly beautiful, and there's all different kinds of grasses, blue stem, and maybe some of your grown-ups can help you learn the names of the grasses. And then we got these little flowers that are called Indian paintbrush, and you can see they do look like a paintbrush because they have all different colors on them, and I really enjoy these, and I come out here often. They've grown a lot. When they started they were just little tiny flowers, and now they're big and all sorts of purple and yellow. So let's wander around, see what else we can find. Now one of the things that I'm interested in are these trees. We got all different kinds of trees. And if you look out where you live, I'd be curious to see what kinds of trees you can find. And if you listen carefully, these trees are full of birds. Can you hear the chirp of the birds? And then maybe you get a grown-up to help you and you work on identifying some of the leaves. This one is a maple leaf, and there's all kinds of red maples and silver maples, and there's a hockey team in Canada that uses this leaf for its emblem. So that might be kind of fun to see what you can find. This is a branch I found on the ground from a crabapple tree. And in the spring, this tree was full of all sorts of pretty flowers, and now it's growing these little tiny baby apples. So I encourage you on your walk to look at the flowers, see what's growing, but also take time to stop and look at the various kinds of trees. That one right over there is a red bud, and it has beautiful flowers on it not too long ago. See what you can find in the way of trees while you're out walking around. All right, gonna go another place now and see what I think I know where there's a vegetable growing. Yes, sirree, there's a tomato plant, and if you look real closely, there's a little tomato growing on there. That'll be good eating before too long. These are small garden plots. Maybe you have a big garden at your house. And look there, that tomato plant has a yellow flower on it. And that yellow flower is what makes the tomato. I noticed that some of my neighbors over here have planted milkweed, and milkweed is what draws the monarch butterflies. These little green things right here pretty soon are going to make flowers, and those flowers come, and then the monarch butterflies love to come and sit on there and spread the pollen. So we got lots of beautiful things that my friends have planted. Now I'm going to show you around the back of where I live. Look at this. This is the garden that just goes on and on and on, and it has all sorts of beautiful flowers in it. Let's go up here. There's about 4 or 5 different kinds of roses. Oh, look over here. Look over here. There's a clematis, purple clematis, and look at these roses. Oh, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. And then there's a rose garden over here with lots and lots of roses of different colors. I see pink ones and red ones, and over here there's some that are sort of a mixture of pink and yellow. So I hope you enjoy walking around your garden and outside and look at the trees. There's those birds again. I hear the birds. And then say your prayers and say thank you, God, for nature, for plants and trees and animals. Maybe you'll see some ants or spiders or possibly even a squirrel. And thank God for all the beautiful things.